Hello, Ed here on Monday, the 11th of December. Bitcoin update, where you can see quite a wick this morning when we woke up, in Europe at least. Might be that this was a top and that I missed it by a little bit, but there is some difference in what kind of exchange you are trading or charting. This is the 4-hour chart, and you can see that this was not a new high. This was the high on Tuesday the 5th. But when I look at Binance, it made a new high on last Friday. So that is a bit disturbing my Elliott wave view. But when I look at Elliott wave, and I think I also mentioned it last week, that this could be the top for that fifth leg and this 3. But it makes the Elliott wave count a little bit more unreliable, because different exchanges, if I go to the Bitcoin index of the biggest exchanges, you can see that most of the exchanges also did that extra high. So I'm for now labeling it as the end of the third leg, which started here. And then we would have a correction just below the 382, a spike below the 382. And that's perfectly normal for a fourth leg. There is nothing to worry about. But I'm not really and by the way, nice touch of that support zone I had at 40,200. What I'm looking here at is the possibility we do this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because that's also what I mentioned, we do have a CME gap here around 39,000 and a little bit. It's also what I mentioned last week. I said if we drop and we do have a bearish retest, that's when I will turn bearish for more downside. But let me show you the CME gap. We didn't fill it. Red is a smaller gap which we created yesterday. But when I look at the lower time frame, let's go to the 15 minute, we could be doing this kind of weak bounce. This initial reaction was nice, but that's mostly a cascade down because of closing shorts, longs of course, forced liquidations, causing that big wick to the downside. But here I'm not really happy how we are recovering from here. It could be a weak bounce, corrective bounce, take out that high, and then do let's show you here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more leg to the downside and filling that CME gap. Yesterday, over the weekend, I showed you on Twitter at least, and in the group, this green box. Yeah, maybe I had it also Friday in my video update. But we bounced from the green box, didn't break the bearish structure, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. This was only a little wick and it came down. But yeah, this moved down. In Elliott wave terms, it's too big to be this can't be a ABC. So you usually see then a fourth leg and a fifth leg. That could be a reason for one more leg to the downside, and why I am not immediately jumping in any longs from here. I want to see a cleaner move higher, strength coming back, and then printing a higher low. Then I would be interested in longs from here. Not yet.